Hey, it's Plant Papa here, so welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please like and share and subscribe. But check out where we are. Look at that lake. This is Osoyoos, British Columbia. Gorgeous, gorgeous place to be. Canada's desert country with plenty of vineyards back there. Wine country, lots and lots of wine country back in here. But today we're doing a short hike. It's called the Golden Mile Trail. There was an old gold mining operation there, which has kind of got a cool history. It's called the Stamp Mill, and we'll be checking that out. It's only a short hike, but in this climate, you don't want to be hiking during the day. You got to get up pretty early because it gets to 38 degrees Celsius here most days in the summer, which is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It gets a lot hotter too. It can get into the 40s. So anyways, I'm just going to show you a quick little video of the Osoyoos Lake here and the surrounding area, and just a quick little, surround, and it's beautiful. And then we'll get down to the hike. So just so you know, the hike that we're going on is up this valley right there. So I got to drive down over there. I just wanted to show you guys this amazing view from up here. It is a gorgeous place. So that there is a stamp mill, and you can see the ore, comes in there, and then that there crushes the ore into smaller pieces, and then it's a little bit easier to extract the gold. And so that's what we're going to see. Well, we're not going to see the stamp mill, but we're going to see the old ruins. And this kind of gives you an explanation right here of how it all works. Let me just back up a little bit here, and then you can zoom in if you like. But there we go. We are going to go check out the stamp mill and the old ruins of this gold producing area. All right, so we are at the Tinhorn Creek Winery, and the trail is in front of me here. So we'll be heading up to the trail, and never been here, so we have no idea what to expect. But we are at the Golden Mile Trail. Starts at the Tinhorn Creek Winery and goes up there, and I'll show you. Alright, so we're heading up that way. You can see we have vineyards all around us, which is kind of cool. There's the Osoyoos Valley down that way. And there's the winery. So let's get hiking. Alright, so we just came up this road from Tinhorn Creek, and we are now entering a little forested area, which should be a little less hot. Of course, we got to watch for some rattlesnakes, and there are apparently other things to be aware of, like bears, and we did not bring our bear spray, so, but we'll be all right.
Must be going the other way? Oh, I see.
All right, so we are on the trail. There is a creek here, obviously, which we were hoping would have some water in it, and it does. And we're going to try a little bit of gold panning later. And we just got to find a prime spot to try. Maybe we'll see a little gold in the pan. Check that out later. Good to see there's a creek, though. All right, so I just wanted to explain the history here. Right behind me here, you can see this wall. It's obviously man-made. This area was a hard rock gold mining district. So they'd bring the ore up here, and they would work the ore to get the gold out of it. And there's some old workings here, so I'm just going to show you that. It's pretty cool. I think it's from like the 1900s, early or late 1800s. Just working my way around here. There's a little path to get up to the second level here. Like multiple levels in here. We're just doing a little trail maintenance.
Yeah.
This wall is probably 120 years old. Kind of the 1890s era. Still in perfect shape. Very thick, about 2 feet thick. Quite an operation. Okay, so we're just down at the creek now. You can get that. So just ahead of me here, there's a little bend in the creek, so we're going to try that. Do a little gold panning there, see what we can find. I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, so you can see that right up here is where the bend in the creek is, and that's typically where gold will get deposited if there's any gold in the creek. So we're going to go up there and check it out. Alright, so we haven't got anything yet, so we're going to do a little test pan. So far, it's been a dud. Now let's see if we got anything in there. Not looking promising though. There's too much clay, not enough black sand, and not gold. Yeah, I'd say she's a dud, unfortunately. So far that's the third pan. No indications of gold at all. So that kind of sucks. So we were just panning in that creek, and as you may have saw, no gold there. The ground is definitely not conducive to placer mining. We're thinking that the gold was probably taken from further up on the hills behind me here, brought down to the stamp mill where they processed it using the water from the creek to process the gold, but there's no placer gold in the creek. So, bit of a bust, but it's always interesting to check stuff out like that and check out the history around here. So now we're just heading back down the trail. We'll see you down there. So we're thinking in that valley was where the hard rock mining was probably taking place, and then they brought it down, and then the stamp mill was over here, and of course they used the creek water that was just over here to process the ore. So no placer. We'll have to go to the old stomping grounds to find the placer. Okay, so we're back down at the Tinhorn Creek Winery. You can go inside and they will give you a map, because what we did was a very short hike. It's only about 3 kilometers up, and then but you can go further. There's a place called Fairview where it used to be an old mining town, but it's another 10K. We didn't go there, but you can go into the Tinhorn Creek and you can actually get a map, and it'll show you where everything is. So we're going to go inside and check it out and get a map. So we decided to come into Tinhorn Creek and do a little sampling before heading out.